don't know how pissed I am. You fucked up.
So this guy recently graduated high school and got accepted into college. He wanted me to pull off a prank on his mom and make her think that his high school diploma was revoked. I made her think that her son actually failed one of his classes and because of that didn't properly graduate. Both the mom and dad were super pissed about this, so mad that they chewed me out and the prank went very wrong. I had to digitally change all their voices so I could share this with you guys.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. I'm looking for mother of Chris.
Yeah.
My name is Panjit. I'm calling from the IT department here at High School. So I have just some small bad news. I have to share it with you. Or are you sitting down?
Yeah.
So basically what happened is there was a data entry problem inside our system, and it looks like the chemistry class he had with Mr. Lamb had one small problem. He actually received a failing mark in that class, but by mistake it was entered as a C.
He did very well in Mr. Lamb's class. I can't imagine him failing.
Yeah, but I already talked to upper management and the counselors and the principal here, and unfortunately we have to revoke the diploma and have him come next.
I want to talk to Mr. Dwight, or I want to talk to the principal.
I have the assistant principal. Yeah, hi ma'am. This is Christopher Schwartz. I'm the AP here at the high.
I'm confused. What I don't get is he did very well in Mr. Lamb's class.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. I see 9 unexcused absences as well. I mean, I'm just pulling up the history of the class.
No. There is you got some major screw up going on because my kid didn't miss 9 unexcused absences.
Well, ma'am, again, the data doesn't lie.
Yes, it does, because I know my kid missed 1 day of school last year.
Well, it looked like he did get detention once for skipping Mr. Lamb's class, and he was found in the parking lot with some other...
he did not get detention.
There were a group of delinquents that were out in the parking lot, I think, like, smoking marijuana or smelling like marijuana.
You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
Ma'am,
like, he had... No. There is no way. First of all, my son doesn't hang out with delinquents. He was not hanging out in the parking lot smoking marijuana.
You know, the detention did happen, and he did, smell like reefer. So.
Oh.
Oh my God, this woman is so blown. But let me try calling the son real quick and see if he can get in on it. After this first call, she was in disbelief about Chris actually smoking weed and failing one of his classes. Obviously, she was going to call her son to get the full story, so I had him conference me in on the line when they spoke, so I could hear exactly what happened. I also made sure he helped really sell the story by texting him different things to say to her in real time.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, what's going on?
Okay, I want a straight answer. I want no bullshit. Did you ever get a detention from Mr. Lamb?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So you were out in the parking lot smoking marijuana? At school?
Yeah, I know. It was a stupid
What?
thing to do. I never should have done it. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, these guys.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It just happened.
So who were you with?
I don't know. It was like just these little punks or whatever. I don't know, like, what their names were.
You don't know what their names were, but you skipped class and went out in the parking lot and smoked a joint. But you don't know who they were.
I don't know. It just happened a long time ago.
I know. But you know what? They got you shown as a failing grade for chemistry. So now your diploma is bullshit. You have to take a class next year and get your diploma in January.
Yeah. No, it was so stupid. I feel so.
And I'm sitting here defending you. Saying, and then you fucking make me look stupid.
When I first tried it, I guess it was just kind of addicting, and it's like every now and then they say like, "Hey, we're gonna go this spot. Why don't you come on out?" I was like, "No, like I'm in class." And I was like, "Oh, you could skip a few days." I'm like, "Yeah, dude."
So you did it 9 times. You have 9 unexcused absences from his class.
I mean, like, I thought chemistry was just so boring, and like, I had to, kind of smoke before class just to kind of get through it, because
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
I'm pretty sure that
You just don't know how pissed I am.
I know. I just
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Mom.
Now you gotta go back to school.
All right.
I can't talk. I'm on my way home. You fucking pissed me off. I can't even do anything.
No,
Goodbye.
Okay, so she sure believes it all now. 10 minutes later, I called back.
Hello.
Yeah, hi there, ma'am. How you doing today? This is Tyrone Octavius. I'm the lab assistant here at for Mr. Lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just calling in because I want just to give you some insight and some closure about the case we have going on right now. I do feel like I'm partially to blame, for what happened.
Why?
Well, I am a lab assistant, but I also have like a side hustle on the side. Like I was the provider, so I felt real guilty that it kind of like caused issues and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
So he was out with you, the lab assistant?
I provided it for the most part, but I was out there sometimes. But like, you ever see the show Breaking Bad?
Is this a joke?
No, I'm being serious, man. I actually, like, in the morning, I'm over here, like, cleaning the lab pipettes and the Bunsen burners and stuff like that. But on the side in the afternoon, I was out in the parking lot just pushing some product. And I was selling the hippity, but I feel real guilty about it because, it clearly caused some issues for your son.
So are you still an employee there?
If it's any consolation, though, I always did give your son a really good deal.
Really good deal on the black?
I was like the Black Walter White. That's why I was asking you if you ever saw Breaking Bad. They just don't pay me enough as a lab assistant, so I got to find a way to make ends meet. You feel me?
So you deal with the kids that you're trying to teach?
I know it looks bad, man, but like, everybody got to eat, you know what I'm saying?
Then you get a second job, like I had to do.
Yeah, that is my second job.
I worked 3 jobs.
Yeah. If you want a fourth one, I can hook you up too, man, but maybe now's not the time to talk about that.
Like I want another job.
Okay, all right, man. Well, like, okay.
I have to go.
Okay, well, before I let you go, I gotta let you know one last important detail. Is that okay?
Yeah.
This whole thing, I want you to take comfort. I'm not just a lab assistant. I'm not just a dealer. I'm also
A professional prank caller, and this was actually just a request set up by one of your son's friends. Your son didn't actually fail chemistry. He didn't actually smoke any weed. And he's not having to redo any classes to get his diploma. I actually have Chris on the line right now. Chris, you there?
Yeah, because you know what? He's going to be fucking dead.
Well, okay, hold on. Don't kill him regardless. I wanted to let you know that the silver lining is none of this is actually true.
Yeah, so at what point, what's your name, Russell?
My name is Russell, yeah.
Okay, why are you making this call right now, Russell? I've been listening this whole goddamn time. What are you doing?
Okay, that's great.
Why do you think this is funny?
I actually have your...
It is fucking great. Now I need some answers from you right now.
Okay, sir, I just need you to just simmer down for a moment. I have your son, or may I ask who I'm speaking to? Who are you? Are you his father?
No, you're not. No, you ain't asking me shit. I'm asking you the questions, okay? You get it?
Yeah.
You think this is a fucking prank? You think this is funny? No, I didn't ask you to interrupt me. I'm not done talking yet. You hear me?
Okay, I'll let you go ahead and finish. Go
Now
ahead.
tell me. Yes, you will. Why? I understand this is a prank. Why are you making a phone call? Why did this all start? Explain that to me.
Okay, your son's friend Chris initially requested me to call Chris with this prank idea, and then I got your son's blessing to call his mother briefly and to continue the prank premise, and then 15 minutes later I'm calling back to reveal it just so it wouldn't sit for too long or like be a bigger issue. But so that's the story.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, please. Let me explain, okay?
I am apologetic, honestly, that clearly you were very upset about it, understandably. If maybe if you're comfortable with it, I don't want to necessarily leave things on a terribly sour note and have you be upset. Would you mind if I called you back tomorrow or the following day just to check in for a minute or two to make sure that things are okay?
You can call his friend Chris back and say he's not going to his house anymore. He can write that friendship off.
Gotcha. Well, again, I hope that maybe you'll reconsider after things die down a little bit, but I understand and respect where you're coming from, and clearly you have a reason to be upset. So Obviously, that decision is yours, but I just want to say that it was not done with some crazy ill intent to drive you guys crazy or become like a huge fiasco. So if you have it in you to see the slight humor in it, because your son never smoked marijuana, never skipped classes, never did any of that nonsense, just want to stress that point in case you have it in you to not rip into him entirely.
Well, that's why I thought from the beginning it didn't sound right.
I know. At one point you were like, "Is this a joke?" Like you were picking up on some of the nonsense, and also the TA guy. I'm a voice actor, so I did all the voices. That's why I was like, "Yeah, you know, in between doing TA, like I was in the parking lot." So yeah, I recognize it was kind of absurd. I hope the rest of the day goes as smoothly as realistically possible. And again, sorry for taking up your time and getting you guys worked up. And hope you can go semi-easy on your son, because I heard him in the background freaking out, and I'm sure he feels like crap about it now. So just sending you guys whatever positive vibes your way in hopes that things go as well as possible.
Okay.
All right, you guys take care now.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my God. Talk about prank gone wrong. Oh my God. Well, I did my best to smooth things over right after the prank, but they were pretty mad, even though the son Chris was in on it the whole time. This is just part of doing real, unscripted pranks. Sometimes people don't take it very well, but the son did tell me that things calmed down after a day or so, and they're fine now. If you guys appreciate hearing the pranks that sometimes go south, like this, let me know by dropping a big like on this video. If I see some crazy support, I'll upload some more calls that I've been sitting on because things ended up getting a little too insane. I'll see you subscribers again next week.